Hello everybody, hope you're doing well and enjoying yourself as the surprises continue. That is what we are inside of. It's constant fucking surprises and you never know. That's kind of what the gist of this video is going to be about, is just talking about you never know. You never know what's going to happen and what's going to take place. So giving yourself that openness and availability for any type of surprise or development to take place. When you have that openness and allowing things to move, you don't become startled, you don't get taken back, you don't get surprised, you don't receive any of those things, because having that openness mentality allows for anything that comes into your environment is meant to be there. And when you take this approach of knowing that all things that come your way, whatever the experience is, and it's all dependent on perspective of good or bad, right? And it's all subjective. But when you're able to step back from the subjective standpoint of good and bad, and you know that all things are taking place inside of your life, you find peace, you find comfort, you find this essence inside of yourself where you know that whatever's being brought forth is meant to be there. Allowing yourself to be that way is giving you the adaptability and know-how that nothing can affect you, nothing can harm you, nothing can distort you, nothing can destroy you, unless you allow that to take place within your own life. That is the only way such things can take place, is if you allow it and you accept it. To know, not to know, but just to accept that this experience can destroy you. You even thinking that way, it will destroy you. So when you have the understanding that as things develop inside of your life, no matter if it's by pure randomness, which is not random because it's divinely guided, or it's calculated into the approach of when this experience takes place, you have a groundedness to you. You have this rooted aspect of yourself that you won't topple over, you won't crumble, you won't fall down again. Because that is the only way to become rooted and grounded, is by the falling down process, because you were taken back by the experience that was being brought forth to you. It's knowing that you have this ability to grow and expand, that whatever is going to take place, it's going to take place no matter which way you look at it, being aware or non-aware. Personally, I would rather be aware. I'd rather be aware of things that are unfolding in my life, even if it is by pure divine guidance of not knowing that it's going to take place. Let me know from within that I'm not going to be taken back again. I'm not going to fall again. I may stumble, but I'm not going to scrape my knees. I'm not going to scrape my elbows, and I'm going to lay down on the ground for an extended period of time, because it was such a whiplash moment of the soul that is all I could do was lay there until I was able to recover to stand back up again. Not anymore. That's not how this game works anymore. It's the more you become aware of the situations at play, no longer will the situations harm you. No longer will the situations make you have a whiplash situation. You'll be chilling. You will be able to proceed as though you knew this was going to take place. But it only comes from the process of falling. But getting back up again. Falling. Getting back up again. Falling. Getting back up again. Until eventually, you don't even stumble. And I'm not there yet, because I still do stumble. I still have those parts of my life that I'm stumbling inside of. And that's okay. That's okay for me to be inside of. Because I have to go through that. I have to go through that experience. I have to go through those experiences to know that I don't need to do that anymore. But if I didn't have the stumbling and the falling and scraping myself, I wouldn't be able to use the prior experiences to know that I can stand tall. That I can be a pillar of my own self. I don't need no outside pillars to hold me up. I am my own pillar. I am my own strength. I am my own. And as you acquire more of that, we are meant to be sharing these understandings of the pillar that we've accumulated over time, so that others too can become their own pillars of strength, their own pillars of knowledge. And when we have enough pillars here, we have enough people who have stumbled and stood the test of time of their experiences, there is no more crumbling that's going to take place. There's no more falling down that's going to take place. Because these pillars are here to help the other pillars. And that's how we build a structure that does not fall again. It's how we build a structure that will always be here. Just as the Great Pyramid in Giza. That motherfucker has stood the testament of time. The testament of the weather. Testament of what has thrown itself at this pyramid. That is meant to be us. That's who we are. We are that pillar. We are that pyramid. That is us out there. That's who we are. But it's the remembering of who we are to what that pillar of that pyramid stands for. We are a tree of information. We are the rootedness of that tree of knowledge. Each of us is a piece of that root system. Each of us are a piece of the pie. We are a piece of the collective. It's all remembering, my friends. It's all a remembering. Once we get enough of the information accumulated from other books, other presentations, other speakers, it's once we get this information, things start to click. They get to fall into place much faster because it's the remembering process that you're inside of. And that's why you're able to take in this information that you're getting from these different sources. And it's just enlivening you from within, because something that has been dormant, it's never lost, it's only been asleep. It's just been misplaced. It's just been quiet. It's been dormant. It's been sitting there waiting for us to remember. And it's in the remembering that we get to analyze why such things have transpired within our lives, why things have transpired within the collective. All of it. Every single fucking piece of it is here to make us remember. It's here for us to gather, collect, nourish upon. That nourishment of the remembering is what makes us that pillar. It's what makes us rooted. It's what makes us grounded. To be stable, to understand what's taking place. The nourishment of remembering. That's why we're here. The nourishment of remembering. All right, friends. Have a beautiful day. I hope this message receives you well. I hope you're able to carry this with you. To remember you are far more than what has ever been described, far more than what has ever been instilled upon us within this worldly possessions of bullshit.